May I ask you something?
Sure.
Because we're actually touching the subject I'm here to talk about with you. Uh, I mean, you just said to Flying, that's his name, I guess, that uh, moral truth are objectives are out there like mathematics are a description of reality, and I can see a big difference between those two. I'm sorry about my English is not my native language, as
Well,
you can
so
guess by
so I
now.
don't think math exists. I think math is just
No,
a
no,
language.
exactly,
But I think that
exactly.
morality is a law of nature like gravity.
Yeah, but the thing is that morality is the judgment we do on certain conducts. So that's
That's
not something that is out there. That's something that subjects do.
so if I see a ocean in the distance and I label it ocean, like the ocean exists and I'm having some sense experience and I'm describing the thing that exists with my sense experience. So morality could be the same thing. We have a moral intuition experience, and that moral intuition experience could be
Mm,
describing a thing that exists in the universe. So
mm,
morality is like
no,
seeing. Yes,
no.
that's definitely possible. There's no logical contradiction
What we
there.
have is an evolution trait because we are social animals, but we don't
Eyes
have
eyes
a
developed
moral
by
intuition.
evolution
We have
too, so that doesn't make any difference. So our morality could be like a sense experience where we're sensing something that exists in the universe, just like our eyes see things that exist in the universe. The fact that it came from evolution doesn't mean that it's not seeing something that didn't.
no. The thing is, it's not a sense. It's a judgment we do. This is good. This
So,
is
so
bad.
that's
It's a
begging the
judgment.
question.
It's
That's
not. It's
that's
not a
begging the
sense.
question. It could be a sense. That is a possibility.
No,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
no. It's a judgment.
No, no, no. You don't
Could
get to
not
beg
be
the
in any
question.
way a
You're
sense.
begging the question. You don't just get to say my hypothesis is true. Like no,
No,
that's
it's
not how it
not my
works.
hypothesis that is true. It's your that is flawed
That's again
because it's
begging the
not a
question.
sense in
That's
any way. It's a
you're not
judgment.
presenting any arguments here. You're just asserting your position, which
My
I don't
argument,
care about your
no, no. My
opinion.
argument is that moral is a judgment. A
That's
judgment
an assertion.
people do on a judgment.
Okay,
Sorry, my
that's an
English.
assertion. Still an assertion.
No, that's a definition.
Things morality isn't true by definition, so it's not analytic. So you can't just say it's definitionally
Uh,
true.
okay. If we search in any philosophy book, what is moral is the judgment people do on behaviors.
Nope. If you search in any philosophy books, morality is the principles to differentiate right from wrong, which may or may not correspond to something independent of our definition.
I never see, at least in my language, a definition like that. But I will, I will check.
Google
I won't say
moral
you are. I will not say you are wrong.
Google moral realism. Then
Yeah, but moral realism is not moral. It's not the definition of morality.
so moral realism
It's a
provides a definition of morality. So moral realism is the majority interpretation of morality by philosophers. In moral realism, moral statements are true independent of opinion or evolution or psychology. They're true.
yeah. But if you take that branch, the moral realism. I mean, sorry, my kid is here. Hijo, dame un segundito. Sorry about that. I mean, moral. Uh, what branch of philosophy is study morality? Is value theory, right?
No, value theory is a subset of like morality comes from the study of ethics. Ethics is like the branch.
No, philosophy is divided in three big branch.
No, that's a myth. That's not really a thing. Um,
Okay. uh, that's we should start. Yeah, that's where we are when we have our difference, I guess. But
yeah. Philosophy
okay,
has like
let me see.
80.
Let me see. Let me try to work out to work with you. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. You said. morality is, remind me your definition, the definition you use.
What?
If you can remind me the definition you use for morality.
The how to differentiate right and wrong things. The principles we use to differentiate right and wrong things.
Okay, the principles we use to differentiate between right and wrong, good and bad,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Okay. But we developed that because two things. One is evolution, and the second is our social. I don't know how to say it in English. How are we bringing up on society? You know, when we grow up, actually, right? I
No.
mean, that's the two things that form our moral landscape.
Nope.
Okay, what is according to your perspective?
That we sense something that exists there, like how we see oceans. So there's something in reality that interacts with
Sense
our
something.
brain.
Okay, okay. We sense something that exists,
Yep.
like an object, because it's objective, right?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. You have a lot of work to do to show me what is that what we sense and where it is.
Yeah, that would.
Because the ocean, I can see the ocean, I can measure the ocean. Morality, I cannot.
Yeah, if I could do that,
We
I'd have
may
a
use
Nobel
different.
Prize. So that would, like, yeah.
Yes, but that's what I'm telling you. To push forward your model, you still got a lot of work to do, because to convince
Yeah, I already knew
anyone
this. I already knew this.
that we feel something that is out there, like an ocean, you have to show me the ocean.
Yeah,
I mean,
we
I'm
know.
living in an island. I
Yeah,
can see the ocean
we know
every
this. Like
day.
we already know this. Like obviously, if we could have already proven objective morality, I'd have a Nobel Prize. So yeah, I know. This is not useful to tell me. Like yeah, I've made novel predictions. The goal
Okay,
is to
we agree
confirm
on that.
those. So yeah, right now it's just a hypothesis. We can't prove it exists. If I could prove it exists, then I would have won a Nobel Prize. So yeah,
Yes.
I know I can't
Uh,
prove it yet. It's a
okay.
hypothesis.
Okay, but working with you on that. Okay,
What?
let's see. That's your hypothesis. You want you want to prove, like, let's use the ocean analogy. You want to prove the ocean is out there, right?
Yep.
You know the ocean is out there because you don't sense. I mean, I know a person that never saw the ocean on their life, and they don't sense the ocean. They have no idea what an ocean is.
Yep.
They may have heard somebody talk about that, but they don't sense an ocean.
Most people sense morality. The question is what we're sensing a real thing or is it an illusion? So that's what we're trying to show. Is our sense of morality a real thing or is it an illusion? Just like is
Okay,
the
but
mirage a real ocean or is it just an illusion?
what is the difference between that you are using as an argument for morality and the people that sense God in their lives?
Uh they actually claim it's real, that it's not just a hypothesis. Like they claim they have evidence. Like if they just claim it's a hypothesis, that's fine. They could say, I have a hypothesis God exists, and when you die, you will meet him. That's a great prediction. And if we died and met God, that would be a great confirmation of the theory. So that would be fine. Most theists think that there already is evidence and that it's already reasonable to believe. Whereas I don't claim that about morality. I don't claim that we already have proof that it exists. I'm just claiming it's a hypothesis. So if theists just claimed that they had a hypothesis, that would be fine too.
Okay, so you have no problem with a theist claiming the same argument that you would, instead of with moral with God, if it claimed as an hypothesis.
Yes, you can make anything you want as a hypothesis, and then you make testable predictions
Exactly.
to try and confirm it.
Oh, exactly, and that's my point. How is
There
that
wasn't.
different
You haven't
from
made a
your
point.
hypothesis?
You
Because
haven't.
my point
You haven't.
is
You haven't made a point. So
you're
anyone can make
my
up a hypothesis. That's perfectly fine. The difference is that I'm not claiming to have proved it. Theists are claiming to have proved it. You can make any hypothesis
okay.
and then make predictions based off that hypothesis. That's perfectly fine. Like if you predict that
Perfect.
God will give you a gold brick when you pray to him, and you do it and it happens, that's good evidence of a God.
Yes. But my point is that in 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 the fact you cannot mark a difference between your hypothesis and some theists with the hypothesis that they feel God, like someone feel the ocean.
If a hypothesis isn't demonstrable, no hypothesis that isn't demonstrable is demonstrable. Like, you're not saying anything. Like, we can't demonstrate string theory. We can't demonstrate the multiverse. No hypothesis that hasn't been demonstrated has been demonstrated. Like, obviously, that's a tautology. Like, there's only a contradiction there if I literally say I've demonstrated it, and I haven't said that.
Okay, perfect. I mean, that's my question. That was my question. You got a lot of work to do. It's an interesting hypothesis, even though I have some issues with the best possible words idea. Sounds like maybe an unreachable utopian and something really subjective to everyone. But the thing is that you agree that you are not claiming to have proved that. It's just a working hypothesis.
Yep.
We agree on that, right?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Because some of your interlocutors are saying that you actually prove it.
I don't know who's claimed that.
yeah. Just some confused people that follow you on social media, but just that.
Yeah,
Don't worry about them.
I've never claimed to have proven it. That's definitely not the thing.
Okay, yeah, perfect. Thank you for your time.
Yep.
You're really kind to have this conversation with me. Thank you.
Thanks for coming on. Appreciate it. Nice chatting with you.
Tom, I had a question on